Hello, in today's video we're going to show you how to use the newly released inventory detail screen. Now this page has been completely revamped and optimized to make the user experience hopefully much better. So let me give you a brief tutorial on how to use it. So on the left we've changed the tabs that used to be located on the top. They're now located on the left hand side. So if you need to see what items are in audit, you'll be able to scroll and switch between the different workflows. Now also note there's a search box at the top called filter. You'll have access to select all warehouses, or if your user role permissions only allow specific warehouses, they'll be filtered according to the user roles. Now note on the data grid you're able to customize this according to each user that's logged in. You have all varying columns here: lot ID, commodity, order number. In this case I've pinned it to the left, so if you do want to pin items to the left you can select the filter box and hit pin column, pin to the left, and this will move the column to the left so you're able to scroll through the data grid appropriately. Now I'm going to do a refresh on the page. And if there's further requirements on customization, you could take an actual column and throw it out of the grid, and that'll remove it from the specific view. If you ever have to add them back, you can go over and select the column view and see which columns are deselected. Need to add them back, just select it and they'll now be added back into the grid. So it's up to you how you want to configure this, but this is a very typical configuration to see the lot IDs, the commodities, the order numbers, and one of the newer things we added was the ability to right-click the column and have the action buttons located in the context menu here. So you can actually highlight specific sections, hit copy with headers, and this will allow you to copy it right to Excel and makes it super easy, super user-friendly. If you have to audit a specific item, you can see I'm going to take this Service Complete palette, which is ID 61101. We'll right click it and hit audit. This will open up your audit screen and your users will be able to continue to audit as they typically are used to. Now I'm going to go back to the inventory detail page. We also have added merge functionality and really revamped that process. So over here you'll be able to start scanning in different items, and you'll have a good beep if the merge was added successfully, and there'll be a bad beep if you misscanned or there was a potential issue with that particular lot ID. So the new merge function allows you to track the start date of when you started the merge, and once you're complete you'll be able to select a workflow, and we'll say okay, we're going to audit this and hit finalize build up. So now we're able to really track that user productivity on who's auditing what, the timestamps, and track when a pallet starts and when it's completely finished. So this is good when you're going to start a pallet that's empty at Gaylord and you're going to continually add product and you're tracking when that pallet's actually closed. You also have the ability to receive from consumed, which is your work in progress. This will pull weight from the WIP weight and add it directly into the merge function here. So once you're done, you could print a label or close it. And if you notice, there's a icon here which will indicate it is a merge. So I think we have it hidden. Let's see what we have here. Okay, so other options, you could select a pallet, and when you select that pallet you can hit action. So these are the buttons that we used to have on the top of the page, were now moved here. You could do sorts on the lot, you can merge the lots, consume, receive directly from consumed. You could audit the lot, you could take pictures. There's a new relocation functionality where you could do relocate on the pallets, and you could print labels and different paperwork related to the pallets that were selected. Also note, if you scroll through the right, you're going to have different statuses. You have your audit statuses. You'll be able to see what items are marked ready to be priced, which would notify your sales reps. that the order has been completed and is ready to price out. You have your different SLA times of when an order is actually due, how long the order's been sitting or the lots have been sitting in the facility, and you have the due date, and this will be a countdown timer when you need to close out that order. So we have weight remaining, unit of measure. You'll have your various work instructions that you can hover over and, quickly see what needs to be done with that particular pallet. You also have your notes here that the receiving team may have indicated, and any contract stipulations if there's sorting required or an audit needs to happen. So that's a lot of the new features. It should be a lot more user-friendly. Just have to get used to the new layout and where the new buttons are located. So I hope you guys like the new functionality.